Welcome everyone. This is day 13 of my journey to 2000 ELO. Oh my god. My journey to 2000 ELO. I'm also doing my alcohol study. I'm studying the effects of alcohol on chess. It's gonna last 3 weeks, and tonight happens to be one of the drunk nights. So I've had about 2.5 glasses of wine. About 2 glasses. I'm gonna finish the third one. So yeah, I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm stuttering. I've been slacking the last few days. I'll be honest. I've been slacking. I have not been studying. But at least I'm doing it every day. It's gonna be in King's Indian. In which case we go knight f. Okay, so now instead of I'm gonna go knight d2. I was just playing a bunch of blitz, so I'm a little bit warmed up. The engine is greased. Is that an expression? So I was actually just studying this line. This might not be the exact same, but I was just studying this line with Kiwi Chess the other day. We were going over to London. We were doing a Caro-Kann and London system study. Actually, this is a little bit different because he's already played e6, but we were talking about the importance of like recognizing when you play c4, and this queen c2. The pawn is here, so it messes it up, but okay, so I can't go bishop d3, otherwise I get forked, so I'm just going bishop e2. However passive that is. I could mix things up and go here. That doesn't look half bad, actually. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're gonna mix things up. I never do this move. Probably not very good, but it's definitely out of the ordinary. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone, by the way, if you're in the US. If you're not, it literally means nothing, so probably just go back to d3. Now my friend's calling. Let's jump back really quick. No, stuff. Okay, let's get castled. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play a4 now to stop b5. It does work because there's a pin on this rook. The rook's undefended. And then I'll get castled. And then in terms of some long-term plans, the queens are off the board, so we're going towards an endgame, and it's really going to be about... Alright, so now... Go b6. Again, I'm going to do it. I'm going to play kind of in an odd manner. I'm going to take some risks because I'm drinking. And yeah, that seems like a good move. I might have made a mistake here. I do want to keep the bishop pair, so we're going to go back. I don't know if it's a good move, actually, unless he's going to reroute that knight. He now has his knight back on. Okay. I think that... Doing okay on time. Problem is that takes. He's eyeing this e4 square, which for the moment isn't really an issue, but... Do I care if he takes my bishop? I think I'd rather not have double pawns, so I'm going to take and maybe play a5 to freeze those pawns. I have these squares covered. If I go here and he goes knight b5... My thinking process, I can say right away, like my thinking process is quite different right now. Being tipsy. This looks kind of appealing, just to freeze those pawns. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm okay with him, so now I'm gonna castle. Well, do I care if he plays? Let's see. Let's do it. And castle. I'm okay if he pushes because we're going to go knight d4. Just want to avoid, if I can, any doubled pawns. That looks like a good move. Go back, he's going to play g6 probably. This is too risky. I just don't feel like that's what I want to do here. So I'm going to drop back to c2. Yeah, once again, my thoughts here. I'm slacking right now at the moment with my chess. I will be honest. I've been editing a whole lot. But one thing that I will point out is that once again, 10-minute rapid chess is not the way to go, guys. If you want to improve your chess, I think avoid playing 10-minute. This is basically just blitz. Like, I just got done playing a bunch of blitz. And, okay, here, so f3, 3. So I'm gonna go rook e1 first. Where is that knight looking to go? If he goes d3, I'm probably just gonna grab. So for the moment, we have all the squares defended. It is a good square for his knight, but okay. So he's looking to play. Well, that doesn't work though. I want to weaken the f3 square. So I think I can play knight b3 because this knight is still covering that square so that we don't have any checks. This doesn't work? Wait a second. Wait a second. Here, if it takes. Yeah. Unless I'm missing something, I think now f3 might work. Is it this pin? Here, slide over at one point. Just to threaten taking the bishop. This pin is still strong. Everything should be covered. We got plenty of defense on the f3 square. This, the g2 square is covered. If I were black, I might consider something like, yeah, maybe knight c4. Let's see, knight c4 takes. Just imagine he takes first. Okay, so that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Not what I expected. Not at all what I expected. Okay. Yes, I see this. So I'm going to take with the knight. Okay, we got to play faster. See, like, rapid, 10-minute rapid. I mean, it's like blitz. I just don't like the clock being as much of a factor. So let's just concentrate here. We're going to go here because it threatens the bishop and the rook. And I don't see a way out of it for him. Maybe he sees something I don't. He sees this, maybe? Takes. That would be... I'm a piece up there. Keeping an eye out on these squares. I know that this knight wants to improve. But as far as I'm concerned here, I am winning a piece. Is there any way he can stop this? Okay, so we looked at this already, right? Here, takes, and we're a piece up. I'll take back with a knight to keep the pawns intact. Okay. Don't need to do anything about that right away, actually. Maybe here? Oh, you know what? Let's go Where's the knight going? Here. B3. Where's this knight going? And then I'm going to trade the rooks off. Should we just do it now? Takes. I mean, that's a winning endgame. I'm sacking a pawn, but I'm up a piece, so we should be able to survive here. Just need a little bit of concentration. Let's activate the king. And you know what? I'm actually going to be real annoying here. Let's go here. And I'm going to stop his king from getting to the f7 square and freeze these pawns. Okay. I just didn't see what happens after this. But now I'm just looking at... Just get the king over. Trade if it's possible. I might even go... King over. That looks like a good move. For sure. So now I'm going to have to be careful, just a little bit careful of these two pawns. But we're fine. We're fine. Just make sure that there's no... Like, there shouldn't be any forks. Just gotta get the king over now. Should go here or get the king over? Let's get the king over. Have 2.5 minutes, so this should be enough. I have some time to think and calculate. It's almost an entire blitz game. Let's go. He has no checks. Let's go here. Threaten a possible fork. Right. That's a good move. Let's go here. If I can keep an eye out for any forks that force a trade of knights, and then we're good to go. Obviously, he can't push this pawn at all. That seems a bit strange to me. Yeah, he has no check, so I don't see what that does. That's just a free pawn. Here to stop the pawns, then he can come after them. Can I defend them? Do I care? Let's do it. It doesn't matter. I'm winning either way. I just like the idea of... Maybe that was a mistake. I'll actually just go here. But again... Okay, I have a threat here. So... I played a game not long ago where I lost the end game. Well, no, I drew. I drew, but I was completely winning, and I lost because I believed my opponent's threats, right? And instead of just pushing my damn pawn and queening. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. Because they have no threats. I just have to be careful not to... lose anything. Yeah, that's a free pawn. We're good here. We're good. Gonna pick up the speed here, though. All right, enough messing around. Come on. Let's get the job done here. This knight's going to stay there and protect that pawn. It's protected twice over. I do not need to worry about that pawn, so I'm just going to go over here, threaten, fork the knight, and then pawn. Good. Just don't want to get into any trouble with the clock. Check. We can even sack, I bet. This is going to be fun. Hold on a sec. Does this work? Let's just be cheeky. There. Oh no. What did I just do? Okay, we're good. So I just can't let him take that pawn, that's all. I'm gonna get the knight out of the way, actually, so that I don't stalemate him, so there's less chances of stalemating him. Just grab control of the square. There's no stalemates. Let's just cut the king off here. And I'm gonna do a simple king-queen checkmate. Oopsies. Oh my god. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god. I'm so tilted right now that I'm not gonna blame that on alcohol. But I feel like I never would have let that happen. I never would have let that happen. I'm ashamed. I'm flat out ashamed. That is just embarrassing.